publicly show their political views when it comes to things like the Black Lives Matter movement, the question arises, are workers who express themselves in the streets or online at risk of losing their jobs because of it? Jonathan Bell is a labor and employment attorney here in the U.S., here to break it all down for us. Jonathan, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's dive right in. As Americans, we have the right to free speech. But does the First Amendment right mean that anybody could share or post anything on social media without facing repercussions from their employer?
So the First Amendment does not extend to the workplace. So it does protect the right to protest. However, that doesn't stop your employer from seeking any type of disciplinary action up to and including removal. We're still employees. So it is very, very limited, if at all, federal protections. However, there are many states who've passed certain laws protecting you when it comes to, and the key is legal activities outside of the workplace, which is what this generally falls under. So if you are protesting peacefully and putting it on your social media page, your employer in those states that offer protection, such as New York, Colorado, and quite a few others, they can't retaliate against you by terminating you or taking any type of disciplinary action, but it has to be legal. So what I mean by that, if the protests start a fight, or if you're trespassing, something as simple as trespassing will take it out of the protection from lawful to unlawful. So it really depends upon how you're protesting and what you're doing. It does, in these laws generally protect political activities, recreational activities. Now, there are some arguably federal laws that may protect you as far as anti-retaliation laws for race and gender disability, but that normally has in the workplace. These laws, these state laws, it basically protects people outside of the workplace on their own time. They're not using workplace equipment. It doesn't protect any type of conflict, or there's no present conflict with the employee's businesses. So there are certain nuances to these laws.
I was going to say, it sounds like there's a lot of gray areas here. Any advice for people who want to go out and protest either way, right? However, whatever their views are on anything, any advice for them in terms of how they can express their First Amendment rights and express their opinions without potentially, causing a situation where their employers could say that they violated a policy or that they should no longer work for them?
Yeah, so step number one is check out your particular state law. Like here in New York, it's legal and you're allowed to do it. Make sure that if you're going to a protest, you're not using a company car because you're not allowed to use company equipment. Make sure you're doing it on your own time, not during a lunch break, doing it either after work or a weekend, and make sure that you're engaging in legal activity. You are where you're supposed to be. You're not trespassing. You're not involved in a fight. You're not engaging in any type of arguably illegal activity. To the extent you do get terminated or disciplined, contact an employment lawyer. That could be a very strong case against your employer for a wrongful termination claim.
What about when it comes to sharing political opinions online? How do you think working professionals should handle that?
Well, it really depends. I mean, again, if you're in one of those states that has these protections, you're allowed to do it. Then there's also the question of alienation, which is not really a legal theory. It's just a matter of you want to get along with people that you work with. But you should not be retaliated against for posting something online relating to your political affiliation. As long as if you're doing it during work hours, you're on social media, technically you could be disciplined because during that time you're supposed to be working. You're not supposed to be on your social media page posting these things. So that's a workaround for an employer to discipline you if they don't like your political views, and they could couch it as you're doing it during work hours. You should be working, and there might even be a social media policy within your employment handbook. So you should check that out. But again, after hours, weekends, as long as you're in one of these states, All that stuff is protected, and you should not be retaliated against because of it.
All right, Jonathan Bell, founder of Bell Law Group. Thank you so much for joining us. Really good advice for people during this time. Appreciate it. All right, stay with us. There's a lot more. Wake Up with Cheddar right after the break. Also, stay tuned for